Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a reader, and a healer on the twin flame path myself, here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. I believe that if you have found this video and this channel, you've been guided to do so. If you love the content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. Make sure that you tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are following your internal guidance. It's really important. And every thumbs up to the video is so valuable. I love every one of you. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Hello, welcome to your Divine Charms reading. This is a collective reading for the Twin Flame Collective. We're going to be asking Spirit to just tell us a story, what's going on right now, and we'll see what comes out. Make sure, I know that I said it in the intro, but in case you skipped that, this is really important in a collective reading to really tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are only internalizing messages that you hear in a collective reading that fit your story. It could be this whole message is for you. It could be that part of it is for you, or it could be then the message next time is for you. So just make sure that you're exercising your intuition. Okay, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, protectors, thank you for being with me here today and always. I have the most beautiful spirit team. And I am so appreciative every day. Help me be a clear and accurate channel for messages coming through for the Twin Flame Collective watching this reading. Let all the messages that come out be for the highest good of all parties involved. Let's use a little Palo Santo to make sure we've got only good positive energy happening. Just a second, let that catch. Good. I'm going to get my crystals, just make sure everything's nice and clean and clear. My crystal ball, look, check that out. My mom bought me a crystal ball for my birthday the other day. I absolutely love it. I've always wanted one. So I'm really looking forward to getting proficient with that. Once I do, I'll be bringing readings with that. That'll be so much fun. A little for you. Let me just wave some of my cards over here. I just always like to clear them. Okay. Whoops. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to play the singing bowl. This helps further clear the energy and ground. Oh, I'll let it go. Okay. Let's see what comes out. I've got a few hundred charms in this little box, believe it or not. Many of them have never even come out yet. I tend to do a few charms at the end of some of my readings. But doing full charm readings is a newer thing for me, so I'm really looking forward to this because I love them so much. I just felt like it was time to start doing this. So I just kind of get them from all the corners, and then I pull them from the bottom. So I'm like not pulling them from the top like I see that. I actually pull them from where I cannot see them. So I feel like kind of where I'm guided to go. So let's see what we get. That actually got stuck on my thumb. And I'm going to leave them kind of where they lay unless they fall, where they're not right side up. Because I feel like if they're coming out upside down, there's probably a reason. A lot of times when I do the charms, I'll group them and read them that way. So this will be a new experience. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so there's a few I just want to put right side up. was inspired to do this by Lotus Goddess. I don't know if you guys watch her, but she is truly amazing. She is an all charms reader. And she's extremely fluid. She's really, really wonderful. Okay. And I'm not going to pull them and hold them up individually because I feel like it would kind of interfere with the fluidity of the reading. I want to try and keep it as authentic as I can. Okay, what's this guy, the Scarecrow? I feel like I want a couple more. What's that? Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Give me just a moment to tap in and really look at the story. The first thing that I'm really getting here is in this connection, the karmic wheel has been stuck because someone has not been going through the transformation as intended. So there's a person in this connection whose spirit's been nudging and they're not taking the nudge. They're fighting it. They're really, really fighting. So I'm getting it's the divine masculine in the connection is really fighting transformation. It's really, I'm getting lazy about it, and I'm sorry. I'm just going to say what I see, and I'm not going to worry about hurting people's feelings. It's really better not to sugarcoat it. Though I do want to make sure I bring everything out really, really accurately. So this divine masculine has, his connection has been kind of lopsided. I mean, there's not been equal give and take in the connection. I see a divine masculine here who, is really, really actually, I don't think lazy is the proper word. I think he's tired. There's been a problem with the karmic partner here. I see a karmic partner here who, and you know, this is coming out in some of my other readings, so you might want to go back and check out the last couple of readings if this one is going to resonate for you. But this divine masculine is stuck, and it's directly related to a karmic partner that has been deceitful. Someone that's been lying. It's like the divine masculine in this connection has been extending love to this person, and the deceit has been hidden. It's like the karmic puts on a face. They put on a show, and they try and okay, let me just breathe for a second. They really put on a show like they're very caring and that they want to build with the masculine, but the building that they promised that was going to happen in this connection in the early days of the connection hasn't taken place. Nothing has been made, nothing new. There hasn't been development in the connection. The transformation that happens over time when people come into relationship, in a successful relationship, and they build together, that hasn't happened here. But I see, the divine masculine has really been fighting his spiritual transformation. I think he knows that it's happening. He's been getting the nudges from spirit. He's been getting signs and synchronicities for sure about his twin flame connection. And, the feminine, he's got a really skewed view of the feminine right now. He's not seeing her in the real light. I feel like the value that he saw in there because of this karmic connection has been spilled out. I feel like It's been a really tough go. Like the karmic wheel in this connection has been stuck for some time. I see a tower moment happening, just about to happen. It's just about to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but there's a tower moment coming that is going to bust the divine masculine out of this shell. He's been in this protective shell. And I see that being turned upside down, like the armadillo here upside down. I'm really right next to the tower, but that's almost here. The tower isn't quite here. But I see that this tower moment, there's going to be some kind of shakeup having to do with the deceit from the karmic partner. Something is going to be revealed to him that's going to crack open his protective shell that he has against the divine connection. Karmic is getting caught with their hands in the cookie jar, is what I'm getting. Their deceit is about to be unmasked. It's not going to stay. That with the binoculars here, divine masculine is going to have a really, really clear view of what's been going on. Justice is going to be served to the divine feminine. So right now the divine feminine is on her side right now with that skewed view from the divine masculine. He's not seeing her right. The Statue of Liberty, this justice fell right on top of the divine feminine. There's about to be justice served to the feminine. And with these binoculars, he's going to have a really, really clear view, like a long-reaching view. This karmic partner is someone that, when divine masculine first met them, it was very surface. This person looked good on the surface. It's like they looked good on paper. But then they turned out to be this really deceitful person, which, that does happen a lot with karmics. That's what teaches karmic lessons. The things that were promised here, this karmic just didn't come in and co-create with the masculine like you would hope. It became a really painful situation, like a dull ache. Like something you just can't get away with. I've got this tooth upside down. It's like a wisdom tooth upside down. And it's like, have you ever had a toothache? Where it's just a pain you can't get away from. And there's not much you can do to soothe it until you either open it up and drain the infection or you extract it. So this karmic cycle, this karmic relationship needs to be the infection from it needs to be drained. It needs to be allowed to be released and to heal. It needs to be pulled. Divine masculine needs to route it out. With the lamp here on its side, it's like he's been in the dark about a lot of stuff. And with the watering can upside down, it's the seeds of this relationship, they weren't nurtured. There was no nurturing here. The karmic was not a nurturing person. And I think in return, the divine masculine took on a lot of the qualities of the karmic. In this situation, it was like self-preservation. I see the divine masculine online. I see the divine masculine online watching the divine feminine for sure, researching the divine feminine. I think he's trying to find out if she's available, if she's moved on in her life. I don't think that there's any contact or connection. I see with the teapot right on top of that, it's like he wants to talk. He wants to find out. It's like he wants to sit down and have that chat with the divine feminine. A friendly chat, just to feel her out and see where she's at. At least this is what he's wanting. With the measuring spoons here, I feel like he wants to co-create with the divine feminine now. I really see that. The intuition charm has come up here. So divine masculine is really coming into his intuition now. After having been in this stuck cycle for so long, you know, he's ready to just quickly move out of this. I feel like there's going to be a sudden change. I feel like there's going to be some quick movement out of this. There was cheating here. So I've got the little cheetah charm here. And out of all the charms on the board, this is the only bright gold charm. So, and it's at the center of the reading. So the impetus for this action has been cheating. I feel like this underhanded behavior by the karmic was found out. The cheating was revealed. And we've got this melting ice cream cone here. It's like expired. This relationship is expired. It's melted away. There's really nothing good left. This robot came out right above the cheetah and that melting ice cream cone. It's like everything in this relationship became robotic. I think that there was staying in the relationship for duty and not for love. Not for love. With the world here, I get that the divine masculine has wanted to travel. This is a divine masculine that likes to explore. And this coming out right next to the snake. And the buried under the spinning wheel. This is telling me that the exploration was halted. I don't feel like the karmic and the divine masculine were on the same page about much in the relationship. I don't think they wanted the same things. I don't think they wanted to do the same things. I don't think they had the same interests. And it really, you know, after a time, when you're in relationship with someone that you are spending the majority of your time with, and they don't have the same interests as you, resentment builds, right? Because one person wants to do one thing, one person wants to do the other thing, and it's like a fight. Who's going to get what? You know, the balloons on their side here show that there was a halt to this divine masculine's ascension for quite some time, but I see, you know, they're not upside down. They're on their side, so I see an ascension starting to happen for the divine masculine. There's an awakening happening with the divine masculine. He's starting to see this cheating being revealed. I believe this was like a catalyst for a further awakening for the divine masculine. And I think it's going to unstick this wheel. I think he's going to start to change his stripes here with the zebra. With this ascension, you have the carrot and the paint palette that came out right together with that. So the carrot is all about healthier choices, making healthier choices, doing healthier things for yourself. And the paint palette is all about creativity. With this ascension, the divine masculine is going to start getting to the point where he's making better choices, not only for his body. He probably didn't make great choices for his body with this karmic either. I'm not, with the ice cream, I'm like getting like this kind of unhealthy vibe. So healthier choices for his life, for his body, mind, body, spirit, right? They're all connected. And really, really getting back into his creative energy. With the flower pot here, this is my apology charm. I see the divine masculine here in light of all that's happened. And that, you know, the flowers are kind of on their side too. So on their side means kind of half formed. So it's like the masculine is thinking about this apology that is owed. The owl came out with the sword resting on top of the owl. The owl is about gaining wisdom, and the sword is about mental clarity. So like with this new mental clarity, this catalyst for discovering these things about the karmic, divine masculine is kind of receiving his karma with this cheating. I feel like there was something that happened between him and the divine feminine during separation or before separation that kind of was a catalyst for this particular karma coming. So the divine masculine could have been lying or cheating or two-timing or something like that at some point in the divine connection. Before you guys even knew it was divine connection, right? But I see this half-formed apology. I see the divine masculine actually working on that because of this mental clarity that he's received. With this lobster with the pinchers that comes out, that's always like, this has been really painful for the masculine. And there's been no nurturing for him. You know, the nurse's cap upside down is like, you know, the nurse's cap right side up is all about like getting care and love and attention and healing energy. And there has been no one around him. This karmic, there's just, he's very isolated right now. There isn't nurturing going on. It's been the impetus for him to work on this with the saw here. I think he's gotten his karma. He's seen kind of the error of his ways, and he's working on himself. This mental clarity that was brought about by these revelations has been huge. Has been huge. Let me flip this upside down. What is this one? Okay. You know, with the sand dollar here, the sand dollar is all about natural value, natural worth. That's my self-worth charm. So with the sand dollar right next to the saw, it's like he's working on his self-worth. He's working on self-love and understanding that this karmic person, this deceitful person that he was with, that he had such a stagnant relationship with, that really didn't have any commonalities. He's worth more than that now. And it's like he was in this relationship because he felt like this was the best he could do. I think he felt like he somehow deserved it. Almost like birds of a feather flock together, right? He knew this karmic wasn't totally great. I mean, he probably lived with this karmic. This is really a divine masculine karmic reading. So far, I don't... divine feminine is here, but it's minimally. Now, with these revelations, he is really working on his self-worth. He is ascending. He is growing. He is taking the karmic lesson, which is really, really good. And with the helicopter here, kind of in the middle of the spread, and it's kind of not quite on its side. It's almost right up, and it's like, it's picking up speed. This felt with the zebra on the karmic wheel here, making it stuck for so long, the zebra upside down, like not changing his stripes, not taking the lessons, being stuck in that place for so long. It's like these revelations that come out, it's like taking something that's jamming a wheel out and the wheel is all of a sudden turning quickly, which is really, really good. With this wisdom and this mental clarity, this trophy came up just above that, and the trophy tells me he knows what his prize is. He knows what he values now. He knows what he values, and this is right on top of the apology. He's really understanding that his divine feminine is his prize, is kind of like winning the lottery in this lifetime. Right above that, we have the children card, which is like the Six of Cups for me, which is my twin flame card. So he knows his prize is his twin flame connection. He's getting it now. He's getting it. Yay. The children are kind of on their side, though. They're not right side up. So there's some work to do on getting this back into a place where he can actually claim that kind of prize. He can't just go get it now. You just don't get clarity after hurting someone and go say, here, you're mine. He knows he's going to have to work. This is why this apology is half form. He knows he has to get it right. With the dinner plate, with the silverware upside down here, it's like he knows he can't just commune with the divine feminine. It's going to take some work. But he's no longer in the energy of just staying stagnant and standing there and letting life happen to him. He's gotten a swift kick in the ass. So I got the scarecrow, which tells me just like stagnant you know, just kind of taking it energy with the boot right above it, kicking, or I mean, right below it. It's like really, really got a swift kick in the ass from the universe and is no longer just accepting whatever comes into his life. He's going to make his... And it's funny, and I've never seen this charm before. It's a little horse, and the horse is kicking. And the horse was backed up to the scarecrow. So, like, the horse was also kicking the scarecrow, not just the boot. I mean, this masculine just got a couple of swift kicks. With the snowflake here, I feel like he's finally understanding the value. And again, next to the natural value here with the sand dollar, he's finally understanding the value of his connection. It's unique. It's special and it's beautiful. And there will be no one like his divine feminine for the rest of his days on earth and beyond. He's finally understanding how unique divine feminine is. He's really getting ready with the skier for some swift movement forward. With the star here, he knows what his wish fulfillment is. There's another shooting star over here next to the wheel. Double stars here, so really, really fully understanding the wish fulfillment. It's like before, over here, when we're looking at the wheel being stuck, he didn't know his wish fulfillment. And it's funny that the edge of the star is interlocking with the gear on this wheel. So it's like his wish fulfillment was stuck. While the wheel was stuck, he was fighting it. The boxing glove is right there on top of the star. But now that he's gotten the revelations that he's gotten the wisdom, he's gotten the clarity, he's taken his lessons, he knows his wish fulfillment now, and he really, really wants to move toward it. The wheel now and this connection, whoever this is resonating for, whoever the divine couple or wave of divine counterparts that this is resonating for, your stagnant divine connection is about to move swiftly. Really, really nice. I want to get a few more charms just in conclusion. I want to move those up a little bit and just see what we get. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. What do we get? Sorry, I love these. Okay. These are really cool. What else do we get? Yes. Okay. Okay. Very cool. So, right now, Divine Masculine is taking a little bit of time out to just recoup from this nonsense that happened with the karmic. This was a mess. So it's like the Four of Swords card where you're just kind of recuperating. And this isn't like the Hermit where it's like a long period of time where you just go off by yourself and then that can take a long time, right? This is just a period of respite. And here we have our third star in the reading, a period of respite before grabbing the wish fulfillment. There's a tennis racket here on its side. He's willing to put in the work. It's like, train. I think, when you practice for something, he's like practicing. And back up to this apology, he's practicing what he wants to say. The llama coming out here, and upright too. That's my no drama llama. He doesn't want any more damn drama in his life. He's done. Is this rocket ship right next to the drama. He's just like taking off away from the drama in his life because he knows Divine Feminine isn't going to bring that. That's not what she's about. The car here, there's like a little sports car. And aside, your masculine might really like cars. But I'm just getting that little extra message. But again, fast movement forward. We have got several vehicles here. We've got the skier, which is downhill skiing, is very fast. We've got the car, we've got the rocket ship. There's fast movement forward here. And then we have the stop sign, which is kind of on its side. And it's like, and I always think of this as a stop sign. It's a stop light, but the active word there is stop. in stoplight, even though you see the yellow, red, and green. I feel like the stop is crumbling, like the blocks are coming off. And lastly, we have the broom, and that's all about sweeping out the old and cleaning up and getting ready for the new. So really, really positive reading here. This has been your Divine Charms reading. I'll be back next week with another one. We'll see if we get the same collective again and a continuation. Maybe we'll pick up on a different collective. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you love the content, I would really appreciate a thumbs up on the video. That helps these get out to people that need the messages and want them. Thank you so much for your participation that way. Thank you so much for that beautiful energy exchange. I really appreciate it. If you hit the subscribe and all button, you'll get notified of all my upcoming videos. I'm really trying to do one every weekday now. And then if I have time, I'll do them on the weekends too. I'm really bringing more content. I'm really feeling in tune with this part of my journey, helping you with your journey. So, without further ado, thank you, and I will see you next time.